Alright, what's up? What's happening, you guys, man? Yeah, it's a Wrestlemania review for night one, and I ain't gonna lie, this show right here, like, it felt weird because, like, it didn't really feel like a Wrestlemania show for the first time in a very long time, so, like, it felt weird, but in the end, though, it led to some really great moments, though, so I'm gonna go over the show, give you my thoughts on it, and we're ready to kick off the whole processes with the first match in the night, where it was Jey Uso versus Gunther, and Jey Uso, man, came a long way. Finally became a world champion. Great moment for him. I ain't gonna lie, I was very surprised that Gunther tapped out that quickly, but like, very surprised. But like, all in all, this match felt kind of flat to me. It didn't really pick up at all, and then the ending was like kind of quick. But like, Jey Uso, well-deserved moment for him, bro. Like, his rise to fame, bro. Like, him being a main eventer, it's something that like you're inspired to see, especially for someone that like we all thought was gonna be just a tag team guy for like all of his career. So it's really great to see, though, to see him win the world champion, like, at all. Now, the great transition to his biggest rivals in the tag division, the New Day, to which they ended up winning that match, became new champs. I think they're 12-time champs now, and this was predictable, like the Jey Uso and match, like last match, and like and the same thing that happened too with the Jey Uso match. Like, the crowd really wasn't into the match for real like that. So many matches really suffered from the fact that the crowd just wasn't into it really. If like, this match was alright though, the tag team match, but this match, it's really good for the New Day since they turned heel around a year ago where they turned on Big E, and honestly, this is well deserved for them. And then this match really, like, them win the titles like 12 times. They put them in a GOAT conversation. Really, there already wasn't, but like, it gives them like more of an edge. You know what I'm saying? So, congrats to the New Day for that. All right, so third match tonight will be Naomi versus Jade Cargill. And first of all, Black Queens, like to see it, but Jade Cargill, she won the match. And honestly, this is one of the matches where like it started to pick up a little bit at a certain point. But like, this is one of the cases where like, good match but wrong winner. Like, Naomi should have won the match, and honestly, like, Naomi, she's like one of the more underrated wrestlers in the WWE. So like, just to see her like, turn heel, where like, if you didn't know what happened, Naomi basically like put Jade Cargill through a car windshield, and this match happened and stuff like that. Change character, and just for to still lose, like, that's kind of like, it's kind of counterproductive in my opinion. Which is one of the main reasons why heels like just doesn't work really in the WWE right now. So, but congrats to Jade Cargill. That finishing sequence was really amazing, by the way, by them. Now on to possibly the second, which undoubtedly was the second best match of the night. That was LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. And look, bro, Jacob Fatu, man, listen, that Samoan, bro, that dude is like, that dude, you gotta actually watch him to like understand how good he really is, bro. Like, that dude has a bag, bro. That dude 290, bro, doing moonsaults, all that bit, bro. Like, that dude good for real, man. Dude go on if I ever seen him, bro. That was like one of the best matches. This is really the match that like woke up the crowd to where like, started to pick up a lot. This is a really great match by them two. LA Knight, really good performance. Jacob Fatu, though, man, like, this is well deserved. You're seeing like what run he was on, and like, man, like, congrats to them two, but congrats to Jacob Fatu, bro. Like, I highly recommend y'all like looking up some Jacob Fatu, bro. That dude reminds me of a more athletic version of Umaga. Like, dude's that good, and he's gonna be a world champion soon, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that dude's that good. Alright, so on to the next match, which I think is the totally great match in my opinion, which El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix. And Rey Fenix actually replaced Rey Mysterio in this match, because I just learned today that Rey Mysterio has a groin injury, so he can't compete. But like, great moment for Rey Fenix already being his first WrestleMania match after being for like a month. But like, he ended up losing after El Grande Americano had like I guess has a steel plate he put in his mask, and he basically headbutted him and stuff like that, and did a diving headbutt for the win. But like, I'll be honest, bro. Nobody cared, in my opinion, for this match. I didn't care that much. It was good for what it was, but like, this felt like a television match, if anything else. Like, nobody cared, in my opinion. Sure, and this is a match where, like, really, if you want to get some food, bro, go get it before it closes out the night. This is Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, and it was a good match. Usually Charlotte Flair matches aren't really bad. She always put on a really good performance and stuff like that. But Tiffany Stratton won this match, and while I had, bro, Tiffany Stratton looked like a more athletic and Jetta versus Sabrina Carpenter for some reason, bro. I don't know why, I just see it, but the build to the match was just better than the match itself. Well, I won't really say that. I don't know. The build to the match was kind of weird, but really, all in all, this rivalry was just a whole mess from the start, really, where they just got personal all of a sudden, which is out of left field, but the match delivered, and the right person won, in my opinion, so that's what all matters to me. And Tiffany Stratton, bro, she really good now. She really athletic, bro. Came from a gymnastic background, so, like, hey, man. Hey, congrats to Tiffany Stratton for retaining the title. Now we get into the main event, bro. The triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. Which, this is actually Roman Reigns' 10th WrestleMania match main event. Seth Rollins, he beat the main event before, and then CM Punk's his very first WrestleMania main event, which he been longing and waiting for this moment for this very lifetime. And his hype up package for this match was really an inspiration. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this match was really cinema, bro. Like, yeah, a lot of great near falls. They were spamming finishers around the right times. Like, there's even a moment where, like, they were teasing a Shield reunion until, like, you know, Roman Reigns realized that he still hates Seth Rollins a lot. He just put both of them through the table. He put Seth Rollins through the table felt personal to me. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we just gonna skip over to the last part of the match where, like, everything was just cinema around that time. So around the end, Paul Heyman grabs a steel chair, and there was CM Punk and Roman Reigns right there. He had to decide who to give the chair to, because if you didn't know, CM Punk had a favorite for Paul Heyman. It was to basically be in his corner for the main event match, and Roman Reigns was basically, like, you know, the wise man for Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was the wise man for Roman Reigns. So yeah, that was the whole story for them two. So Paul Heyman, he gave the chair. He looked at Roman Reigns and then gave the chair to CM Punk, which we all thought was a good moment. And then you know, Paul Heyman turns on CM Punk again with a low blow, and that was shocking in its own right, because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I actually didn't see it coming. So, like, after that, basically Paul Heyman did this theatrical thing where he basically got on his knees and gave the steel chair to Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns just started wheeling CM Punk with the steel chair like crazy. And then the moment came where Paul Heyman got Roman Reigns' attention to where, like, you know, Seth Rollins was on the ropes, and basically, like, you know, how basically, you know, Seth Rollins turned on Roman Reigns. And for the people that don't know about the Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins story, bro, man, listen, that's a whole lore to where, like, you have to go, like, years back, bro. But to give you, like, you know, the actual turning point for their relationship, 2014, Seth Rollins turned on the Shield, which was him, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose at the time. And Seth Rollins hit Roman Reigns with a steel chair in the back, which affected the relationship, like, years later. And Seth Rollins has been a thorn on Roman Reigns' side for basically the majority of their career. So when Roman Reigns finally had the chance to do some justice, because Seth Rollins actually cost him the title last year with that same spot, basically focus his hatred on Seth Rollins, you don't think about what happened, bro. This dude, Paul Heyman, low blow Roman Reigns and screwed him over, which he basically just said fuck CM Punk and fuck Roman Reigns, bro. And then he just aligns himself with Seth Rollins, basically saying they just best for business for each other. So Paul Heyman gives Seth Rollins a steel chair. He basically hits Roman Reigns in the back, curve stomps him 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins wins the main event WrestleMania, and bro, that was crazy seeing that again. So basically, Seth Rollins in the end, bro, he screws over Roman Reigns again, especially in the main event of WrestleMania again. He also screwed over CM Punk's moment for finally main event of WrestleMania, and basically begging about him again. And Paul Heyman becomes his advocate. So like that, Paul Heyman is just one of the best, probably the best manager of all time. Cause man, that dude could just storytell his ass off, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But man, if I had to give a rating for this WrestleMania for night one, I give it like a 7.5. Yeah, I give it like a 7.5 out of 10 because especially the beginning kind of suffered for like it was just the match was just flat. And like around the middle it picked up, and there was just some matches that like felt like it should have been just on television instead of on a pay-per-view. So, but all in all though, the highs were really highs and the lows. It was somewhat low, but it wasn't low enough to where like it was just a bad WrestleMania. So you will see my reaction for WrestleMania Night 2 for it when it comes out early Monday. So just be on the lookout for that. But no, man, catch y'all later, man. See you in the next video.